A man sold a table and a chair for 850 rupees at a loss of 10% on the table and a gain of 10% on the chair. By selling them together for 950, if he had sold them for 950, he would have made a gain of 10% on table and loss of 10% on chair. Find the cost price of each. So what do you have to find? You have to find the cost price of table and chair, right? So how do we start? What are our variables? Let cost price of table be, here I'll take it as T. Let cost price of chair be C, because I can use C and T, they are two different variables, right? Now they have given two conditions. What is the first condition? He sold a table and chair together for 850 rupees. So what was his selling price? 850 rupees. What is selling price? Cost price plus profit or cost price minus loss. Now at a loss of 10% on the table, so he made a loss of 10% on the table. So if the cost of table was table is T, he made a loss of 10%. So how much will be how much has he sold it for? 10% of T is 10T by 100, right? 10 by 100 into T, that is 10% of T. So 10 T by 10. So this is 10% of the cost of table. So how much has he sold it for? He made a loss of 10%, which means he sold the table for T minus T by 10 rupees. This was how much he bought it for, but he has sold it at 10% loss. So T minus T by 10 is what he sold the table for. And he made a gain of 10% on the chair. So what is cost of chair? C. What is 10% of C? 10 by 100 into C. So we get C by 10. This is 10% of C. So how much did he sell the chair for? He sold it for 10% profit, which means his cost price plus profit. This is how much he sold the chair for. So total how much he sold it for? 850. So now we have to take LCM over here. So what do we get? By 1, here also by 1, here into 10, into 10, here into 10, into 10, right? So we get 10T minus T plus 10C plus C whole by 10 equal to 850. I'll transpose this 10 this side. 10T minus T, 9T plus 10 plus 1, 11C equal to 8500. Why? When I multiply this by 10. So we have our first equation. Now the second condition, what have they given? By selling them together for 950. If he had sold it for 950, this is the first equation. Okay. He would have made a gain of 10% on the table. So he would have, how much would he have sold the table for? T plus T by 10, right? And he would have made a loss of 10% on the chair. So what would have been the C minus C by 10? He would have sold the chair for this much. So again taking LCM into 10 into 10. Here also into 10 into 10. So what do we get? 10T plus T plus 10C minus C whole by 10 equal to 950. So I'll transpose this and simplify here. So I get 11T plus 9C equal to 9500. This is our second equation. Right? Now from 1 and 2. We'll use these two equations. 9T plus 11C equal to 8500 and 11T plus 9C equal to 9500. Now I'll use elimination method. I'll make T equal. So here I have to multiply by 11, here by 9. So 11 into 9, 99T plus 11 into 11, 121C equal to 8500 into 11. So 85 into 11, 85, 5 plus 8, 13, 9. 9, 3, 5. Okay, guys, if you observe, here there is 9, here there is 9, here there is 11, here there is 11. You can also add and subtract the two equations and get two simple equations. But since numbers are small, I will do it directly like this. Now 9 into 11, 99t plus 9 9s are 81c equal to 9 5s are 45, 4 9 9s are 81, 85. So I got this. Now I'll subtract. So this cancels. 121 minus 81, 12 minus 8, 40c equal to this minus this, 5 minus 5 0, 93 minus 85, 8. So I get 40c equal to 8000. So c is equal to 8000 by 40. So 4 ones are 200. So what is the cost price of chair? 200 rupees. You have to write rupees, don't forget, or rupees 200. So we got cost price of chair, right? Now using one of these two equations, I'll find cost price of table. I'll use this one. So, okay, I need to erase this. Now I'll have 90 plus 11c, that is c is 200 equal to 8500. So I'll have 90 plus 2000, this will become 2200 equal to 8500. So 90 equal to 8500 minus 2200, that is 0 0, 5 minus 2 is 3, 8 minus 2 is 6. So 6300. So t is equal to 6300 by 9. So 9 ones are 700s are. So what is the cost price of table? 700 rupees. So the cost price of chair is 200 rupees. Cost price of table is 700 rupees. Four men and 6 boys. Oh, this is a very important question. There is a very simple way to solve this. You just have to remember that part. 4 men and 6 boys can finish a piece of work in 5 days, while 3 men and 4 boys can finish the work in 7 days. Find the time taken by one man alone or one boy alone to finish the work. So what do we have to find? Time taken by one man alone and one boy alone. So let time taken by one man alone to finish work be m days. I'll take it as m, the variable, be m days. And similarly, let time taken by one boy alone to finish the work be b days. So I can easily make out what I am finding. Now, if m days is the time taken by one man alone to finish the work, in one day how much work will he do? Work done by one man in one day equal to 1 by m, and work done by one boy in one day equal to 1 by b. This is what you have to remember for work problems. If one man is taking m days to finish the work, in one day he'll do 1 by m work. Understood? And if one boy is taking b days, if the number of days are b, in one day work done will be 1 by b. This is what you have to remember. This is very important. If you remember this, after that it is very easy. Now what have they said? The first condition, 4 men and 6 boys can finish a piece of work in 5 days. One man can finish, how much work does one man do in one day? 1 by m. So 4 men, how much work will they do in one day? 4 by m. One boy, and they have said 4 men and 6 boys. One boy can do 1 by b work in one day. So 6 boys, how much work will they do in one day? 6 by b. So total in one day, how much will they do? 4 men and 6 boys in one day will do so much work. How much time are they taking to finish the work? 5 days. So in one day, how much work will they do? 1 by 5. I hope you have understood this. Now the second thing they have given is 3 men and 4 boys can finish the work in 7 days. In one day, a man finishes 1 by m work. So 3 men, how much? 3 into 1 by m, right? So 3 by m. And 3 men and 4 boys. In one day, 1 boy does 1 by b work. 4 boys will do 4 into 1 by b. So 4 by b. So total in one day, 3 men and 4 boys will do this much work. How much time they are taking? 7 days. If they are taking 7 days to do the work, in one day how much work they do? 1 by 7. So we have the two equations, right? Okay, 6 by b, sorry, this is, right? So we got the two equation, b, m and b are in denominator. So what will we do? We'll say, okay, let 1 by m equal to u and 1 by b be equal to v. We could have taken x and y instead of u and v also, but I am taking u and v. So what does these two equations, what do these two equations become? This becomes 4u plus 6v equal to 1 by 5, and this becomes 3u plus 4v equal to 1 by 7. Now there are two ways we can do this. See, here it's in fractions. You can remove the fraction. How? Here it is by 5. So if you multiply both sides by 5, this part will go. So shall we do that? Okay, we'll do that. So we multiply the whole equation by 5 here and whole equation by 7 over here, so that the fractions go. So 5 into 4, 20u plus 30v equal to 1, and here 7 3s are 21u plus 28v equal to 1. Now we have to eliminate one of them. Now here there is 30 and 28. Let's see if we have a decent LCM for 30 and 28. We'll find the least common multiple for 30 and 28. So 2, 15, 3, 5, 5, 1, 2, 14, 2, 7, 7, 1. Now what is common? One pair of 2's is common, so I take that as 1. Then multiply with what is remaining, into 3, into 5, into 2, into 7. So this will be 2 3s are 6, 5 2s are 10 into 7. So 6 7s are 42 into 10, 420. So now we have to 30 would be this much. So 14. Here we have to multiply by 14 to make this 420, and to make this 420 we would have to multiply it by 15. Guys, this much work you need to do sometimes. So we have taken LCM of this and this because I am using elimination method. Actually we could have done it this way itself, using 4u, 6v and all. We could have subtracted the fractions and all that and we would have got. But okay, this is one way you can do, right? So I have showed you one way to do it. Now what I will do is I will not do this, I will not eliminate this and solve the problem. Okay, so you understood what we had done before, right? We removed the fractions. That is how you remove the fractions, but we are getting very big numbers. So what I'll do is I'll use using fractions only, we'll solve. Now here there is 4, here there is 3, 6 and 4. We'll cancel u. So here I have to multiply by 3, here by 4. So what do I get? 12u plus 18v equal to 3 by 5, and 12u plus 16v equal to 4 by 7. So we will subtract. So this cancels, 18 minus 16, 2v equal to 3 by 5 minus 4 by 7. So what is the LCM? 35. So 2v equal to, here 35 is the LCM, here into 7, here into 5. So up also into 5 into 7. 3 7s are 21 minus 20. So we get 2v equal to 1 by 35. So we get v equal to 1 by 35 into 2. So 1 by 70. V equal to 1 by 70, I'll use this equation. So 3u plus 4 is 1 by 70 equal to 1 by 7. So 4 1s are, 2 2s are 4, 2 35. So what do I get? 3u is equal to 2 by 30, 3u plus 2 by 35 equal to 1 by 7. So 3u equal to 1 by 7 minus 2 by 35. Again LCM is 35. So here into 5, here into 5. So what do I get? 3u equal to 5 minus 2 by 35. So I get 3u equal to 3 by 35. This 3 and this 3 will cancel because here it will become division. So I get u is equal to 1 by 35. Now I have got v and u. But what is u? 1 by m is u. So 1 by 35. So m is equal to 35 days. So we found one man alone will take 35 days to complete the work because m is the number of days taken by one man alone. And here we have 1 by b equal to b, that is 1 by 70. So b equal to 70 days. So time taken by one boy alone to do the work is 70 days. This is a very common problem. They'll give you anything like 5 men and 6 women can work in so many days, 10 men and 2 women can work in so many days. Remember, let the time taken by one man alone to do the work, let it be m, one woman alone to do the work, let it be w. If they are saying boys and girls, let it be b and g. Whatever you are taking, remember the main thing is the time work done by in one day will be 1 by m or 1 by w or 1 by b or 1 by g. That is what you have to remember. That work done in by one man in one day is 1 by m. If it was woman, it would be 1 by w or whatever you have taken. If it is boy, 1 by b. This is what you have to remember. And then they'll tell you 10 men and 6 boys. So in one day so much. So if there are 10 men in one day, they'll do 10 into this. So you'll get 4 men are doing 4 by m. 6 boys are doing 6 by b in one day. And then they'll tell together they have finished in so many days. So in one day, 1 by whatever days they have given. Very important problem. They've said the area of rectangle gets reduced by 9 square units if its length is reduced by 5 units and breadth is increased by 3 units. If we increase the length by 3 units and breadth by 2 units, then the area is increased by 67 square units. Find the length and breadth of rectangle. So what will we do? Let length of rectangle be L. I'll take it as L. Let breadth of rectangle be B. I'll take it as B. Now two situation. Area of rectangle. First of all, this is an area problem. What is area of a rectangle? L into B. Remember that. If its length is, okay, the area gets reduced by 9 square units, right? So what is the original area? L into B. So if it is getting reduced by 9 square units, it means new area is LB minus 9. Alright. If length is reduced by 5 units and breadth is increased by 3 units. So length is reduced by 5 units and breadth is increased by 3 units. What happens? The area gets reduced by 9 square units. So new length is L minus 5. New breadth is B plus 3. Right? So L minus 5 into B plus 3. Length into breadth equal to area. What is the new area? LB minus 9. So this is how you solve this problem. Now multiply. You will get LB minus 5B plus 3L minus 15 equal to LB minus 9. Now LB and LB will cancel. Why? When this, if I transpose this side, it becomes minus LB. Minus LB plus LB, 0. So these two will cancel. What do I get? 3L minus 5B equal to minus 9 plus 15. When I transpose this, it becomes plus 15. So 15 minus 9, that is 6. So we got our first equation. Now what is the second condition they have given? If we increase the length by 3 units, so length is increasing by 3 units. So what is the new length? L plus 3. and breadth by 2 units. So you are increasing breadth also by 2 units. The area is increased by 67 square units. What was the original area? LB. The new area will be LB plus 67. So multiply length, it will become LB plus 3B plus 2L plus 6 equal to LB plus 67. Again this LB and this LB will cancel. I'll get 2L plus 3B equal to 67 minus 6 plus 6 will become minus 6. So I get 61. So this is our second equation. So we'll use the two equations. So from 1 and 2, what do we have? 3L minus 5B equal to 6 and 2L plus 3B equal to 61. Now which will I can make anything equal. I'll make B equal because minus and plus is there. So addition will work. Here into 5, here into 3. 3 3s are 9L minus 15B equal to 18 and 10L plus 15B equal to 305. So while adding, these two will cancel. I'll get 19L equal to 18 plus 305. 5 plus 8, 13, 1, 2, 323. So L equal to 323 by 19. Now how do we know? If I multiply by 10, 190. If I multiply, okay. So I'll do 19 into 7 and check. Why? Because it's ending with 3, no? So 9 into 7 is 63. Only when you multiply with 7 will a number end in 3. So I'll do 19 into 7 directly. So 9 7s are 63, 6, 7 ones are 7 plus 6, 133, right? Oh, sorry, I have to do 19 into 17. I'm very sorry. Yeah, I'll do 19 into 17 because into 7 it's much lesser than that. Then here I get 19. So 3, 9 plus 3, 12, 323. So 19 ones are 17s are. So L equal to 17 units. Don't forget to write this word units. Okay. So you got L equal to 17 units. Using one of these two, I can find breadth. So I'll use the first one. So what do I have? 3 into L, that is 3 into 17, right? Minus 5B equal to 6 from first equation. So 3 7s are 21, 2, 3 1s are 3, 51 minus 5B equal to 6. So I get minus 5B equal to 6 minus 51, right? When I transpose. So minus 5B equal to 6 minus 51 minus 45. So minus minus and cancels. So I get B equal to 45 by 5. So B equal to 9 units. So what was the original length and breadth? 17 units and 9 units. Okay. Now the last problem in this module, upstream downstream problem. Guys, be very listen carefully because this is again a very important and commonly repeating problem in exams. Now Ritu can row downstream 20 kilometers in 2 hours and upstream 4 kilometers in 2 hours. Find her speed of rowing in still water and speed of current. Find her speed of rowing in still water. So let the speed of rowing in still water be x kilometer per hour. For this problem I generally use x. So the speed of her rowing in still water is x kilometer per hour. Let the speed of current, water current they are talking about, be y kilometer per hour. So what is the speed of her rowing? X, and speed of the current, it's a stream, right, or river, it will be flowing. So that flow speed is y. Now if she is going upstream, like basically when you say upstream, you are going against the direction of flow of water, and if you are going downstream, you are going with the flow of water. So what happens when you are going downstream, your speed and the speed of water will add, so your actual speed will be more, your net speed will be more. Whereas if you are going upstream, the speed of your rowing or boat going upstream will be against the water current, so the net speed will be less. Okay, so that is what you have to understand. So whenever you are going downstream, easy to go, you are going with it, downstream net speed will be x plus y. This is what you have to remember. So it will add, both speeds will add when you are going downstream. When you are going upstream, it is slower, right? It's very easy to remember. Net speed will be x minus y. Your speed minus the speed of water or speed of current. So the net speed will be less. So downstream x plus y, upstream x minus y. Now they have told us Ritu can row downstream 20 kilometers in 2 hours. This is a speed problem. So speed is equal to distance by time, right? What have they told? 20 kilometers in 2 hours. So they given us a time. So what formula will you use? I take time this side, s this side. So we'll use t is equal to distance by speed. So she goes 20 kilometers downstream. So t in 2 hours. So she is going in 2 hours. What is the distance she is traveling? 20 kilometers downstream. And what is the speed downstream? X plus y. So the speed downstream is x plus y. Now second condition, upstream she is going 4 kilometers in 2 hours. So time taken is 2 hours. Distance is 4 and she is going upstream, right? So what will be the speed? X minus y. So we got our two formulas. Now one more thing, guys, in the previous module first question I had explained that x plus y taking as u and x minus y taking as v. In this we don't actually have to do it. Why? Because we can just transpose this x plus y and x minus y that side. So 20 equal to 2 into x plus y here and 4 equal to 2 into x minus y over here. Now I won't open the brackets. This 2 I can transpose it here, no? So 2 ones are 10s are. This 2 also I can transpose here. So 2 ones are 2s are. So what am I getting? X plus y equal to 10 and x minus y equal to 2. So elimination, direct addition, plus y minus y will cancel. I'll get 2x equal to 12. So x is equal to 12 by 2, that is 6 km per hour. Right? So I got x as 6 km per hour. So speed of rowing in her speed of rowing is 6 km per hour. Now finding y, I'll use the first equation, x plus y, that is 6 plus y equal to 10. So y is equal to 10 minus 6, 4 km per hour. So the speed of current water is 4 km per hour. Important problem, just have to remember while going downstream you are going with water, so net speed will be x plus y. While going upstream you are going against the water, so net speed will be x minus y. And you will be using either s is equal to d. Generally in these problems you will be using t is equal to d by s generally, but it might change.